get on plane makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Okay, all set to go. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. And that's a little bit high. And we're underway here in the home opener. And that's downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
That's
Ball
inside.
3. Full count.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Stepping in, Jackson Chourio.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Yeah.
That's in for a strike.
Yeah, on the tag, he's out.
1 out, base is empty. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone. That's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Christian Yelich. Ball misses down and away. Yelich in his 12th season hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. 2 outs. And another ball.
3-0.
And that is low for ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. This is Bryce Turang. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Squirts away a little bit.
Ball.
And
that's a ball. Take your base.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. You're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
1 strike.
Rhys Hoskins swings through it for strike 1. Next
Ball.
offering upstairs.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 outs. Bases are full. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Inside.
3-1. The other way. Guerrero tosses to the pitch.
He's out.
Covering the bag. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And we're back. And starting in this one, Freddie Peralta. What's the scouting report on him?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Bottom of the first. Here's
Andre
Giménez.
The second
Someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Contreras down to first.
Out.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
He swings and fouls one off.
Ball one.
This is down and away. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2.
Ball 3.
Still just the
Full
second
count.
batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Grounds one to short. Ortiz tosses to first.
That's an out.
That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find
That
a way
is
on
third.
base.
The first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Jr.
And
1-0.
1. Swing and a miss. That's strike
1 ball, 1 strike.
And
2-1.
that's down and away. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back now in Toronto.
Off for the
Now it's the
Brewers,
shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Ortiz.
Bassett back to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
1-2.
skips in the dirt.
Strike 3.
Looking. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Ground ball right side. Dives and he can't hang on. He can't flip
Safe.
it to the pitcher in time, and they can't get the out.
Wasting no time there.
third
And now let's see if they
baseman,
force some action with good
John.
wheels on the bases.
There goes the runner. Pitch
Ball.
misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Throw save. That's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. And
Ball
another
2.
Ball. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That
Ball.
misses, and that's ball 3. And a foul ball. Ripped into right field, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate.
On the tag, you're out.
The batter, the center fielder,
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Runner on the go. There's
Ball
a
1.
ball.
No,
Safe at second, and that was not close. Late
Hike.
with the swing there.
1-1.
And that is out of play.
Ball 2.
That
Full
one
count.
misses. 3-2 now. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the
leading up
second.
for the
Now for
Jays, the left
Anthony
fielder,
Santander.
Anthony Santander.
That's
That's
off
a
the
ball.
inside corner, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Contreras collects, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And that
Ball.
one is inside. Second
1
inning
ball,
here,
no
score.
strikes.
And that's
Ball.
outside, and it's 2-0.
2-0's the count.
Speeds through
right.
that.
2-1.
And a swing and a
Two.
miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans
Ha!
another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Ha!
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing
Hey-ha!
and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Hey,
They
right.
get
Hey.
4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Top half of the third inning, up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Hit on the ground to short. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Over to first, and he saves.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Now it's Christian Yelich.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Chourio aboard here at first with nobody out.
Runner, he's going.
Takes off. And a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate.
Safe.
And they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Oh, he botches it. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And the batter now, Bryce
1-0.
Terang. Ball 1 there.
Ball 2.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next
Ball.
offering upstairs. The crisp
3
early
balls,
stages,
no strikes.
He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick
Foul
outs
ball.
if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run
Ball
now.
4. Take your
doesn't
base.
even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that
Now
deep
batting.
because teams are really aggressively building their bullpen.
Hoskins.
First and second, no outs. Hoskins will hit
Outside.
next. Just missed.
Hook
Swing
ball.
and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher
1
that
ball,
he's
1
willing
strike.
to go after that pitch down in the zone.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Varsho makes the grab, 1 away. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Joseph Ortiz
number 3.
up now for the Brewers.
Shortstop,
Went down on
Joseph
strikes his first time.
Ortiz.
Runner takes off. Back up the middle and a base hit. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 3.
Everything came together for
Now
him.
batting.
You'll often hear the
Left
phrase
fielder,
short
Blake
to it, long through it.
Perkins.
And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early,
Ha!
squared it up with the well-timed swing,
0-1.
and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got it. And over on the strikeout. As we go
Leading up
the
for
last of
Toronto,
third.
the designated
Now it's
hitter,
Toronto's
Will
designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Wagner.
Just missed.
Great take right there.
1
Showed
ball,
some really
no
good discipline.
strikes.
Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
On the ground, Terang tosses to first.
He's out.
1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting it, the catcher,
Alejandro Kirk the next to
Alejandro.
hit. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No
Well,
balls.
there's a
1
certain point
strike.
where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher
Out.
covering. That takes care of Springer. Back to the top of the
Now
lineup.
batting,
Now
second
here's the
baseman,
leadoff man for the Blue
Andres.
Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
He's 0 for 1. Way upstairs.
1-0.
Ball 1. Strike 1.
Strike.
Well, interesting strategy there.
1-1.
He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one, he does.
Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. 2 outs. Check
Two.
swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
2-2.
pitch, not close, up high. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
He's out.
That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers
Leading off
Center,
for the Brewers,
and now
the third baseman,
Oliver Dunn.
Oliver Dunn.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Hey. No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time.
Out.
And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
The center fielder,
Next for
number
the
5,
Brewers,
Garrett
Garrett Mitchell. 1 for 2. And that's it for a
Strike.
strike. The next
Ball.
pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and
Ah.
a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
And
No.
it misses. The count now
2 balls,
2.
2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Up next from Milwaukee.
Here's Jackson
The right
Chourio.
fielder,
Not only is he young,
Jackson
Siggy,
Chourio.
he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Whew. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No.
Hey.
Swing and a miss
0-1.
as he was out front that time. Chourio, only 20 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Stretches out and holds it in. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Ready to
Jays,
go for the
the
last
third
half of the
baseman,
inning.
Ernie
Now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Clement.
He was
Ha!
late there, strike 1.
He's
No
pitching
balls,
but
1
not throwing a
strike.
ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's to third. Sends it to first.
Out.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now
Vladimir
batting, the
Guerrero
first
Jr.
baseman,
now.
Vladimir
Struck out swinging his first time.
Jr.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1
Generally,
ball,
second,
2
third
strikes.
time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hoskins hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The
Anthony
left fielder,
Santander
number
at the plate.
25,
He's 0 for 1.
Anthony Santander.
First
Ball,
off,
no.
and it just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Hoskins.
He's out.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the Brewers
Now
DH,
pitching for the
Christian
Blue Jays,
Yelich.
number 54, Brendan Little.
Just
No.
missed.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Santander hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's William Contreras.
No. Inside.
And
That's a
clips the
strike.
inside corner. Foul ball. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Up and out. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And
1-1.
1-1. And that's
No.
outside.
2 balls, 1 strike. Two.
Next
Full
pitch
count.
is outside. In the air out to center. And it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or
Now
jammed
batting,
on that
the first
base
baseman,
side.
Reese
Instead, good
Hoskins.
quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to
Runner,
it.
runner, runner.
Runner on the goal. Swing
Hee-haw.
and a miss. And that's a
0-1.
stolen base. Not even close. Terang at second with 2 down. Ripped towards third. Slings it across.
Out.
And that is the inning. Back now in Toronto.
Leading up
We
for
head to the
Toronto,
bottom of the
the
5th.
center
And
fielder,
now the center
Dalton
fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
Peralta back to work. And he
Hard.
swings through that one.
Well, these Blue Jays,
No
they're not going to
balls,
be happy
1
with
strike.
the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore.
Aye.
They've got players in this lineup capable
0-2.
of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball
Inside,
1.
almost got him.
2-2.
In the air, right side of the infield. Peralta under it. And out number 1 on the grab. And here is
The batter, number
Robichaux.
11.
He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And
Ball,
that one
no.
just misses. A ball and no strikes. Yeah,
Hey,
big
right.
swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Ortiz. In plenty of time.
That's an out.
First, 2 up, 2 down.
Now
Two
back,
outs,
the
base
designated hitter,
And now the DH, Will Wagner.
Wagner.
His first time up. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throw not in
Safe.
time. It's an unlikely infield single. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Doubled his first time. Almost
1-0.
got him.
Hurt.
The Brewers leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Up
2-1.
2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Strike
Hurt.
2.
2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That
Full
one
count.
misses, and the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this
Now
offense a
batting,
good
the
chance
right
to cut
fielder,
into their deficit.
Joel
First and second.
Springer.
2 outs. George Springer now at the plate.
Now
Here
pitching
comes
for
the new arm
Milwaukee,
for the Brewers, Trevor
number
McGill.
29.
Still a lot of game
Trevor
left, and this game could go
McGill.
either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Throw to second, safe. Check
Ball.
swing, and he held up. Swing
Uh-huh.
and a miss, and
1-1.
1-2 on the radar gun. Just
Inside, ball
missed.
2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2.
There's the swing and a miss.
He can live
2-2.
up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look.
Hard.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. And
The
now
shortstop,
Joseph
Joseph.
Ortiz.
Ortiz. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 29, Yariel Rodriguez.
That's
Ball.
outside. Ball 1. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That pretty much
Now
split the
batting,
zone down the
left
middle, and
Blake
those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in, Blake Perkins. And the
Ball.
first pitch misses for ball 1. Rodriguez throws
Safe.
over. Ortiz back on a dive. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho under it. And there's one away. So up next,
Now
Oliver Dunn.
Third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
That one to first. 1 and 2nd.
Up.
What a double
Out of there.
play that was. Inning over. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Trying to bunt his way on. Terrence. He's safe.
He's safe.
With a bunt single. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. 0-2 in this one. Pickoff throw. And he dives
beat it.
back in safely.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner on the go. Pitch is
1-0.
high.
He's in there.
And
2-0.
another ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
High.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pickoff moves to second.
No, he's
and
safe.
back in safely. And a sack bunt here. Bare hand grab, throw to first.
Out.
And that's a great play for the out.
Sweet play there. Not sure
Now
how he
batting,
needed the bear.
the first
but
baseman,
Third baseman won't make it that play.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Chourio pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
On the tag.
And it's
Out.
a double play to end the inning. Top of inning number
Leading off for the
7.
Brewers,
Here's the
the
leadoff
center
man
fielder,
for the
number 5,
Brewers, Garrett
Garrett
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Swing
Yeah.
and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Rodriguez measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball,
1-1.
a slider, a sinker, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing
High.
and a miss.
3.
Went back to the fastball, and it was
Now
effective.
batting, right fielder,
So digging in, Jackson Chourio. 1 for 3. And that's
1-0.
in the air out towards right center. Varsho makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases
The batter,
empty.
the designated
Here comes
hitter,
Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
Fought off foul.
Ball
Outside
1.
low. And now it's even
1 ball,
1-1.
1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed.
1-2.
there. Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
High.
Is swinging. And welcome back to the
Leading
ball.
off for the
Now
Jays,
left fielder,
the left
Anthony
fielder,
Santander.
Anthony Santander.
To third. slides, but it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dalton Varsho digs in now. There's a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it.
No
you
balls.
Get the leadoff
One
man
strike.
on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That
Breaking
got
ball,
him.
and
Take
that got
first.
him.
The batter number
Break down
11.
his mechanics on that one. Just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Bichette
1-0.
stands in here, takes ball one low. And it's in there for a strike, and now it's even. With the tying run at the plate, you're the bottom of the seventh. And
Two.
strike two.
Really going after
One
him here.
ball,
All
two
fastballs
strikes.
to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is a big
Now
home run.
back, the designated
Will
hitter,
Wagner next
Will
up for the Blue Jays.
Wagner.
Inside.
Ball. No.
1-0. And he
Hey.
pumps it a strike. In the dirt. And two in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. The tying run at the plate.
Hard.
Three, and that's two in a row.
Now batting, catcher
Alejandro Kirk
Alejandro.
will hit next. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this
1-0.
game dramatically.
That
Ball
one
two.
way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next
Hey.
offering is in for a strike.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. That's the third out. Inning over. And we're back. And here's the catcher, William
Now
Contreras.
pitching for the Blue Jays, number 45, Tommy Ness.
That
Ball.
misses. And that's ball one.
1 ball. No strikes.
And
That's a
another
ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That's hard hit on the line.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
The
Looked
batter
around that
number
pitch
2,
on the outside,
second
but he
baseman,
was still able to
Bryce
square it up pretty nicely.
Terang.
That takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next to hit, Bryce Terang.
Ball.
Outside. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Just
That's out.
missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something
Hit
on the
hard.
ground. Stay away from that big hole on the
2-1.
right side of the infield.
Nance sets, fires. Check
Ball 3.
swing, and that's a ball. Cut on and lifted in the air, and that is Springer. And there's one down. Now a long throw to first. And here is Hoskins. 0 for 3 in this one. That's
Ball.
a little bit low.
1 ball. No strikes.
On the runner, and he's
Safe.
back in there. Contreras leads off first with one away. Check swing, and he went. And
1-2.
1-2. Outside
2-2.
of the breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Two away down.
Now batting the
Next for
shortstop,
Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. The
No.
shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Jimenez. They get the
Got him.
force. That's out number 3. Back now in Toronto.
Leading off
Bottom of
for the
eighth.
Jays,
And the batter is
the right
George
fielder,
Springer.
Joel
Critical
Springer.
right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that
Ball.
lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next
Ha!
offering is in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first.
He's out.
In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Now batting the
Toronto,
second baseman,
Andres
Andres
Gimenez.
Gimenez.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it to the back.
Out.
Steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting
2
the
outs.
third
bases
baseman,
empty. Ernie
Ernie
Clement getting ready to
Clement.
hit. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
All over
Now
it
batting
right there.
the first
Anytime you
baseman,
rip a line drive that
Vladimir
way, you feel really good about what you
Jr.
did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit,
Hike.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
0-1.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not
Runner,
going to
runner,
get any
runner.
easier.
Here goes the runner. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing
Hey,
and a miss.
3.
Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. All set to start the 9th in this one. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. That one down
Foul
the line,
ball!
and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. That's towards center. Varsho makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next,
Now
Oliver
batting
Dunn.
third baseman, Oliver Dunn. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 21, Josh Walker.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Ground ball to the right side. Jimenez fires to first.
That's an out.
Here's the center fielder,
The
Garrett
center
Mitchell.
fielder, number 5.
We talk
Garrett
about guys with good speed,
Mitchell.
and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And the inning is over. Bottom 9.
Leading
Now
off
it's
for the
switching
Jays,
outfielder.
the left
Anthony
fielder,
Santander.
Anthony Santander.
McGill back to work. And that
Bye.
drops in for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit. And now it's going to be Dalton Varsho.
Number 47, Addison Barger. Now pitching for
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen,
Number
Jared
47,
Koenig.
Jared Koenig.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out of the right center. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. Swing
Yep.
and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and
Yep,
he beats
he made it.
Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielded
Now
that
batting,
something,
the
but the way
designated
that hit
hitter,
came off the
Will
bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it
Wagner.
cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And strike 2. And he lays one down the left side. Fires over to Hoskins. Out on the sac bunt.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine.
Now
That doesn't
batting,
mean it's always going to be
catcher,
smooth. He
Alejandro.
delivered a good play right there.
Kerr
See
in
right.
the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Hee-haw.
Skips in and excellent work to corral
No
that
balls,
one.
2
Could've been
strikes.
dangerous. So the tying run at second. And
Ball
there's the
one.
ball. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Wow. That's
2
a
balls,
great
2
job
strikes.
behind the dish there. With the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. Ouch.
Time.
He
Dead
had
ball.
2
That hit him.
strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's George Springer.
right fielder,
Golden
number 4,
opportunity right here.
Joel
Oh, you got the number 9
Springer.
right here. Looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so that.
Yoel Payam
Now
comes
pitching
out
for
trying to
the
close it out.
And we all know
Number
about his
31.
slider. It's just filthy, man.
Yoel
One of the better ones in the
Payam.
game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swings
Ah!
and misses. That's strike 1.
No balls.
Yeah, I don't
1
think
strike.
anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
So they're all loaded up.
High.
Swing swings and misses, struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And fouled off. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Lifted to left, and this should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.